Welcome Ranjini Sharma for Trinity Mirror News. The headlines. Transport Corporation assert mortgage for Rs 2,494 crore. Loans were raised from nationalized banks. No need to stamp hand baggage at Goa, Pune, Nagpur and Trichy airports. Indian all-rounder Hardik Pandya was rested from the first two test matches against Sri Lanka with the BCCI citing heavy workload. News in detail. Transport Corporation assert mortgage for Rs 2,494 crore. Loans were raised from nationalized banks. 3 of the 8 Tamil Nadu state transport corporations, Coimbatore, Madurai and Metropolitan Transport Corporation, have accumulated liabilities to the tune of Rs 2,494 crore by way of having mortgaged not just their buses but also land and buildings including depots. At Rs 1,549.6 crore, TNSTC Coimbatore leads among the 3 in loans taken by way of mortgaging its movable and immovable properties. MTC has raised a total loan of Rs 580.63 crore and TNSTC Madurai Rs 363.82 crore. The loans have been taken from nationalized bank as well as from Tamil Nadu Transport Development Finance Corporation. The TNTDFC website says it generates funds from the general public for the capital and working capital requirements of state transport undertaking in Tamil Nadu without depending upon budgetary support from the state government. Loans are given for normal operations, replacement of buses, capital works, etc. Making city beggar-free, the slipshod way, a view of GES Global Entrepreneurship Summit. Police pick up daily wage earners and visitors to city, presuming them to be beggars. The government has been pulling out all the stops to make the prestigious Global Entrepreneurship Summit a success, while the city police have a task to complete to make Hyderabad beggar-free. In doing so, they have reportedly been picking up several persons who they presume to be beggars, including daily wage earners and visitors to the city. The city police have declared begging an offence and have banned people from seeking alms. They have also allegedly rounded up people who were not beggars and put them in confinement at Anand Ashram on the premises of Chanchalguda prison for the next 2 months. US tanker refuels Indian Navy ship in Sea of Japan. India and the US signed LEMOA last August, giving the militaries of both countries access to each other's facilities for supplies and repairs. In a significant step forward in the increasing military cooperation between India and the US, a US Navy tanker refueled an Indian Navy ship in the Sea of Japan this week. This is the first time an Indian ship has been refueled at sea by a US tanker, an activity facilitated by operationalization of the Logistic Exchange Memorandum of Association between the two countries. The refueling from a US Navy tanker extends the reach of the Indian Navy, allowing it to operate further, more persistently and for a longer duration. It is also a statement of intent about the India-US relationship. No need to stamp hand baggage at Goa, Pune, Nagpur and Trichy airports. Goa, Pune, Nagpur and Trichy are the latest addition to the list airports where passengers no longer need to get their handbags stamped security checked. The list now includes 27 cities in the first 4 phases. In December 2016, CISF has stopped the mandatory practice of getting a security stamp on handbags in a pilot project with 6 airports. However, due to security concern, the practice was reinstated in the new year. Central Industrial Security Force said that the step will enhance the passenger experience and will give hassle-free security environment at airport without compromising the security requirements. US-South Korea start 4-day naval drills in clear warning to North. Significantly, the exercise that began in water of the South comes against the backdrop of Trump's Asian visit. The United States and South Korea started joint naval exercises that will involve 3 US aircraft carriers in what military officials describe as a clear warning to North Korea. The 4-day drills that began in water off South Korea's eastern coast come as President Donald Trump continues a visit to Asia that has been dominated by discussions over the North Korean nuclear threat. South Korea's Joint Chief of Staff said that the battle groups of the USS Ronald Reagan, the Theodore Roosevelt and the Nimitz will successively enter the exercise area during the drills. The three carriers will be likely together in the drills, according to a South Korean military official who did not want to be named, citing office rules. We'll resume back after a short break.
எந்த கலர் ஷர்ட் போடலாம்?
வருண், ஒரு ஷர்ட் மாத்துவா இவ்ளோ நேரம்? அங்க பொண்ணே ரெடியா இருக்கும்.
சிஸ்டர், ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இம்ப்ரஷன் பெஸ்ட் இம்ப்ரஷனா இருக்கணும்.
அப்போ ராம்ராஜ் ஒயிட் ஷர்ட் சூஸ் பண்ணு. எல்லாருக்கும் பிடிக்கும், ஈஸியா இம்ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணு.
காண்போர் கண்கள் உந்தன் மீது, காதல் பார்வை எந்தன் மீது, உன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இம்ப்ரஷன்
பிடிச்சிருக்கா?
பிடிச்சிருக்கு. எனக்கு பிடிச்ச ஒயிட் ஷர்ட்ல ரொம்ப பிடிச்சிருக்கு.
Ramraj White Shirts, get the best impression.
Welcome back. Divine idols were seized by the police at Vellore. In this connection, 3 persons were arrested. Under the guidance of the Idol Theft Prevention IG Pon Manika Vale, Idol Prevention Police Squad seized Murugan, Vinayagar and Amman idols in Vellore district. One of the idol was theft from Cholavaram Vinayagar temple. Devotees thronged to the temple and began worship the Vinayagar idol. In this connection, 3 persons were arrested and the police investigation is going on. Free laptop distributed to school students of CSI Boys High School at Erode. After distributing the free laptop for the students, Educational Minister K.A. Sengotian briefed the press persons. He said that the Tamil Nadu government has taken more care to the students' community and to make them to face any challenges in the upcoming examination. In this connection, there are 412 coaching centers were opened and the same will be inaugurated by Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu Edappadi K. Palaniswamy very shortly. He further said that a helpline website will be executed by Tamil Nadu government. In this event, K.V. Ramalingam, K.S. Tenarasu were presented on the dais. Pakistan allows Kulbhushan Jadhav to meet his wife on humanitarian grounds. Kulbhushan Jadhav was sentenced to death by the Pakistani military court on charges of espionage and terrorism. Pakistan said it will allow convicted Indian death row prisoner Kulbhushan Jadhav to meet his wife, who has been sentenced to death by a military court. Confirming the development, Foreign Office spokesperson Mohammad Faisal said that the government of Pakistan has decided to arrange a meeting of Commander Kulbhushan Jadhav with his wife in Pakistan purely on humanitarian grounds, adding that a noble variable to this effect has been sent to the Indian High Commission in Islamabad. Islamabad has said that Jadhav, allegedly an officer with the Indian Navy and attached to the Indian Intelligence Agency Research and Analysis Wing, was arrested on March 3, 2016 after he crossed illegally into Pakistan. Indian all-rounder Hardik Pandya was rested from the first 2 matches against Sri Lanka, with the BCCI citing heavy workload as the reason despite his selection in the squad initially. The selectors did not name any replacement for Pandya, and the BCCI media release did not clarify whether he has sustained injury or it is workload-related issue. Pandya was in pain trying to stop a powerful hit of his own bowling during the final T20 International against New Zealand in Thiruvananthapuram. Nonetheless completed his over. The All India Senior Selection Committee, in consultation with the Indian team management, has decided to rest all-rounder Hardik Pandya for the upcoming Paytm Test series against Sri Lanka. Mr. Pandya was named in the squad for the first 2 tests. Tamil Nadu piled up 530 for 8 and declared their first innings on the second day of their Ground C Ranji Trophy cricket. resuming at overnight 292 for 3, which was built on Murli Vijay's 140. Tamil Nadu consolidated their innings with Aprajit remaining unbeaten on 109 and Shankar scoring 100 runs despite losing B. Indrajit for 46 early. Aprajit, who joined Shankar, ensured that the team scored at a brisk pace and added 177 runs. Shankar, who struck 9, 4 and a 6, fell after reaching his 3-figure mark, becoming leg before wicket to Biplab Seminary. It was Shankar's 5th Ranji Trophy turn. Aprajit, who raised his 2nd century of the season, started with 9 boundaries and a 6, played confidently and stepped up the tempo as the side looked for quick runs. That's it for the news bulletins. Thank you. Have a nice day.